What's up, historians? I'm Smith McNeill, and this is Echoes of Freedom. Together, we'll travel to America's most iconic places, uncover hidden stories, and bring the past to life. From the voices of everyday heroes to the legends we thought we knew, we'll listen to the echoes of freedom that shaped our nation. So get ready to explore, learn, and celebrate American history, one story at a time. All right, what's up, historians? We're standing here in Charleston, South Carolina. Behind me here, you can see these two vessels. The bigger one is going to be the USS Yorktown. The smaller one that's kind of hard to see, that's going to be the USS Laffey. Both of these are beautiful vessels right here in the Charleston Harbor here in South Carolina. It's pretty incredible to see. I can see the aircraft on the deck of the Yorktown. Take some closer up shots of it. There's a Blue Angels jet sitting up there. So there's all kinds of stuff out there. It's amazing. If you're ever in the area, come check it out. I apologize for the wind in advance. It's pretty windy out here today. But first, let's talk about the carrier. So the USS Yorktown, or CV-10 as it is known as, was commissioned in April of 1943 during the height of World War II. She was the fourth Essex-class carrier built to replace the original Yorktown that sank at Midway. In less than 2 years, she carried the war from Tirora to Iwo Jima and Okinawa, launching hundreds of aircraft daily, each mission bringing the war closer to Japan's shores. Her planes flew fighter cover, bombed enemy fleets, and rescued downed pilots from the seas. During the war, she earned 11 battle stars, and her nickname became the Fighting Lady, which came from a 1944 Navy documentary that captured life aboard her deck. That's the Yorktown again, that bigger vessel behind me. I apologize, the camera's a little off kilter. I'm just trying my best to get it to stand upright and fight the wind. So we'll make it work the best that we can. So life on deck, at her peak, nearly 3,500 sailors and airmen lived and worked aboard this floating city. Pilots flew F-6F Hellcats and Helldivers, while deck crews worked non-stop to keep planes fueled, armed, and flying. Each launch was controlled chaos, engines roaring, propellers spinning, deckhands waving flags. Below deck, machinists, cooks, and radio operators and doctors kept the heartbeat of the ship steady 24 hours a day. In 1945, off Okinawa, Yorktown endured the waves of kamikaze attacks, taking damage but refusing to yield. One pilot later said she fought like her namesake, hit hard, hit back, and never went down. When Japan surrendered in August of 1945, the Fighting Lady helped make it possible. Again, we're referencing the bigger ship here behind me with the planes on it. I'm going to come to the smaller ship here in just a quick moment. Yorktown service didn't end after World War II. She continued on into the Cold War with Vietnam. She was modernized and recommissioned for the Cold War, later supporting operations during the Vietnam War, and even recovering Apollo 11 astronauts after the return from orbit in 1968. So let's move on now to the USS Laffey. That's going to be the smaller vessel that you see, the little destroyer right beside. Both of these are fairly big ships. The destroyer obviously being smaller. So the Laffey was commissioned or launched in 1944 and immediately joined the Allied invasion of Normandy on D-Day, bombarding German defenses on Utah Beach. But her greatest test would come less than a year later in the Pacific. On April 16th of 1945, during the final months of World War II, the Laffey was stationed off Okinawa as part of a radar picket line. Early warning ships placed miles ahead of the main fleet. On the morning of April the 16th, she faced an onslaught unlike anything the Navy had ever seen. Over a 2-hour span, 22 Japanese planes, a mix of kamikaze and bombers, attacked her in waves. The Laffey shot down 9 aircraft, but others found their mark. She was struck by 6 kamikazes and 4 bombs. Flames roared across her decks, ammunition exploded, and her guns jammed under the heat of and debris. Yet the crew continued on fighting. One gunner recalled, "The deck was on fire, men were down, but no one left their post. We just kept firing. Her captain, Lieutenant Commander Julian Beckton, refused to abandon ship, shouted, "We're staying afloat, we'll never abandon ship." When the smoke cleared, 32 sailors were dead, 71 wounded, and the USS Laffey still floated. That's how she earned the nickname, the ship that would not die. After the war and many repairs, the Laffey served through Korea and into the Cold War, guarding carriers and tracking Soviet submarines. Her legacy became one of courage, perseverance, and brotherhood under fire. So both of these ships stand today here in the Charleston Harbor as a monument to resilience. Their twisted steel bears the scars of those wars they fought in, a living reminder of the sailors who refused to give up on both ships. So remember, historians, that courage isn't the absence of fear, it's standing your ground when fear surrounds you. That's the story of the Laffey and the story of the Yorktown. I'm Smith McNeill. I'll see you on the next adventure. If you're ever in Charleston, come check out these two amazing vessels. They are absolutely amazing, and we will see you on the next adventure.